It's time to make our way to 6th and Main in North Wilkesboro. This old house has been home for many and a place of celebration for even more.
Well, John, I really appreciate you picking me up and bringing me over to 6th and Main.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed the ride.
I loved it. This car is wonderful. Now, I understand there's a little personal family history tied to this house.
Yes, my mother and her older sister were both born upstairs in that house.
Actually born in the house.
Born upstairs in the house.
Well, that's fantastic. Well, John, I really appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Thanks a whole bunch. Hey, Heather.
Hey, Carl.
How you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Great.
John's quite the driver.
I'm sure.
He told me that his mother and aunt were born in your house.
That's amazing.
He also told me moonshiners drove those cars.
That's probably true, too.
Lots of amazing things happen at 6th and Main, don't they?
If you only knew.
Heather, tell me how you found yourself in this business.
Originally, it was my uncle's restaurant. So I started working here at night, and
Right.
I loved it.
Right.
And started taking on more and more responsibility, and eventually started managing the restaurant. And a few years later, found myself with the option to purchase it from my uncle.
You were the tablecloth restaurant in town,
We
right?
were, yes, sir. We were the only tablecloth restaurant in town.
So back in those earlier days, what did the place look like?
The colors were very vibrant. We had lots of gold and green and like a bright pink. The
Right.
chairs were burgundy and gold.
Now, did I understand right that the stained glass windows were his contribution as well?
Yes, he put all those in. There's 3 in the restaurant, and he was very proud of those.
This house is a restaurant. It's 6th and Main now. But when your uncle had it, what was it called then?
Same, 6th and Main.
So it was 6th and Main then. But before then, it was a restaurant.
Yes, it was the Plantation House then.
So it was the Plantation House, and then before that?
It was the tea room and Greetings from the Heart, a gift shop.
Okay, so it was a gift shop. And then if I understand right, way back in the day, it was actually a boarding house.
Yes.
Okay.
And we still have some folks that come in and say, I knew so-and-so that grew up here. And
Right. So they actually, the people come in who knew people who lived here.
You know, a lot of people come here, it was a boarding house, and I picked up my wife on her first date here.
Oh,
Yeah. And,
so you hear those
yeah,
stories.
and there used to be a guy in the back that was a bookie, yeah. I was talking to one of my dad's friends, and he says as a child he remembers going up the stairs and seeing a bunch of older gentlemen sleeping on like, I guess, I don't know if you call them cots or what, you know, and I guess it was before rest homes, and that was the only place they could go. Yeah.
I don't know that any of us own history, but we can kind of take care of it for a little while to pass it on.
I mean, Mother Nature will eventually get it, but if we can prolong the process or avoid the, you know, Mother Nature's wrath on wood and brick and whatever.
Right.
We'll try our best. Yeah.
That's right. Let's talk about your favorite things on the menu.
I love those roasted topped oysters. They are delicious. Toppings change. Fried green tomatoes are always excellent. The walnut encrusted goat cheese salad has been on our menu probably for 14 years, and everyone still loves it. It's my favorite.
A favorite, right?
Yes, it's awesome. The mushroom ravioli is really good. I love that one too.
Well, you have some specials on the menu that are very savory. You know, so it's kind of like the mac and cheese and a simple product that the way you do it, the way the chef treats it, it makes it special.
We've had fried chicken with mac and cheese on our menu for a long time, but he added the spicy pecan glaze to it, and it just kind of sent it over the top. Everybody just loves that.
So how do you do that? I mean, where do you look for those trend patterns in food to bring here?
I research a lot online. I look at what restaurants are doing in Charlotte and bigger cities.
So you're not only just thinking about something to add to the menu, but you're actually thinking about specific customers,
Yeah.
your customer family that, hey, you know, these particular people would probably like this dish.
Yeah.
Now you have some things that you're very well known for. So this pimento cheese, now that's something you make in-house, right?
Yes, we do, and we have served that pimento cheese with our bread since we opened.
Yeah. So what's so special about that pimento cheese?
I guess it's just the way we make it. It's
Right.
cream cheese and roasted red peppers, and it's just creamy, and everybody loves it.
Yeah.
Even
It's-
people that don't like pimento cheese like that pimento cheese.
It's got the right taste.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's talk about you and your husband, Jimmy, and the work ethic that you both bring. Has it brought the two of you closer?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. We have our moments, like all couples working together in a stressful work environment.
So it's a love story with a little spice.
Yes, I would say that nicely.
You truly are paying attention to
Oh,
the
yes.
guests that you have coming
Yes.
in. I hear there's stories about special guests upstairs.
Yes, we have a Facebook page named after Kid Ghost in the Attic. Several of our folks think the restaurant is haunted.
Wow.
I do not go up there at night.
So any idea, I mean, who the ghost is?
No, my husband feels like it may be someone from the boarding house
Okay.
years
okay.
ago.
The people before us, it was the plantation house. It was Peggy and Freddie Bumgarner. I've asked them too as well if they felt it was haunted. And actually their daughter Paula,
Right.
and I told her that one night I was doing the drawer and I was here by myself and I heard something, little feet running upstairs back and forth. But so that's about my own. I just slowly closed the cash register and went out the back door. But
Wow.
but I've got a couple of friends that want me to put a soccer ball up there in the camera because they think that the kid ghost can't resist kicking that soccer ball. So
Right.
we haven't done that yet.
You haven't done it yet,
Yeah.
but you might.
We might, yeah.
So you believe it's possible?
There's a ghost here? Oh, yeah, there's a lot of history here, yeah. There's actually somebody was born in this room.
Yeah. When Heather first approached you and told you that her uncle was talking to her about buying the restaurant, what did you think?
At first, I was a little bit in shock, but then I said, maybe, this is happening for a reason. Closing one door, opening another. I rolled with it. I know
Yeah.
she was already on board.
Right, right. Had you ever thought about being in the restaurant business?
I'll be honest with you, I had not.
So it's almost like you're curating an experience for your guests. So you've got your regular menu,
Yeah.
but special orders don't upset you at all.
No, not at all. And I think that's what's allowed us to be here as long as we have. I mean, people do that. I think it contributes greatly to our success and has. I look at our kitchen line and things from a manufacturing standpoint. What can we do to get this out quicker, in return better service our customers?
Tell me about the thing that you now enjoy most about the restaurant business.
I just like seeing the people.
You've gotten in the kitchen too, right?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
I enjoy that too as well, and I've learned a lot there.
So when you see a list of things that are going to be produced for dinner,
Yeah.
and you see these raw ingredients, and then you see these ingredients being prepped and then presented at the end, does that amaze you?
Oh, it does. It does. Yeah. I think everybody needs to see that and see what really goes in to, or what it takes to get that plate of food to your table, and to see, the thought and the passion and the appreciation that we have for the customer too. That it's all part of that journey for that.
It's
plate.
kind of a
Yeah.
symbiotic experience.
Exactly. Yeah.
Tell me about the people you work with.
I work with my wife.
Right.
I work with a couple of sister-in-laws, and I've been in different working environments, and we get along really well. And it's nice coming to work and knowing that I work with these personalities and characters, and I think we all mesh really well together. Yeah.
You don't get bored.
No. And we work really hard to avoid disappointment.
I don't ever want anyone to leave here not happy.